The music
This one right here, y'all, is for my daughter, Anila, and for my son, Ashlyn. Mommy loves you. Every night before I sleep, I prayed for you, my babies, hoping that life won't never get you down. Praying that all your dreams will come true. No matter how far in life you go, just know I'm here for you. 'Cause I love you, and I don't want no one to ever hurt you. And ever since the day you came in my life, you made me a better me. 'Cause God gave me two angels. You're my angel. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on my yeah. I breathe. And you are my everything. You are my world. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. And I'm never gonna let you down. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. Yeah, I do this for my babies, my babies. See, I work hard, I grind hard, I gotta keep hustling. Even when they tell me no, I just keep going harder. Everything I do for them. I gotta stay focused, stay prayed up. Yeah, I'm on my way up. Yeah, I'm on my way up. This is why I do it for them. This is why I do it for them. God gave me two angels. You're my angel. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on my yeah. I breathe. And you are my everything. You are my world. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. And I'm never gonna let you down. You can count on me. 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 God gave me two angels. You're my angel. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me.
The music man.
Hello. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What's today, y'all? Tuesday. Okay. It's been a long day, y'all. And the news that have broken today is absolutely horrible. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth for posting it, and that's where I got my information from her. So shout out to Nothing But the Truth, y'all. All right, shout out to everybody in the building, man. What up, Michelle? What up? We got Michelle in the building. We got Moni in the building. We got Sandy. Glossy girl, Jeremiah. What up, Gemini? Queen Mama in the building. Pamela. What up, Nay? Shout out to everybody. What up, Blue Love? Capri Boo in the building. What up, Kiara? Kiara. What up, Sandy? Shout out to everybody. I see you, Toya Love, in the building. What up, Jewel? Thank you, Gemini. Thank you for that. Thank you, y'all. Hello, Melanie. Shout out to everybody, y'all. Thank you, Gemini, for the super chat on gang. Shout out to everybody. I'm sorry if I missed some of you. Let me see. Yeah, right. That's why I'm on it. I didn't want to say happy Tuesday because, like, what? What up, Keisha in the building? Shout out to Princess for being a member of 6 months, you guys. God, I'm asking for forgiveness in advance. Yes. What up, Erica Boo in the building? Oh yeah, Erica, I did speak with royalty, and we good. Shout out to Gemini for the super chat, you guys. Shout out to Princess for being a member for 6 months. Shout out to everybody in the building. What up, Callie in the building? Shout out to everybody, you guys. Let's see. Yes, y'all, it is definitely heartbreaking. I'm pretty sure a lot of guys have read it. Yes, y'all. It is a lot going on today, y'all. It is a lot going on. Jeremiah, I like that. It says God just continue praying with us. What up, Miss Sheba in the building? That's funny. Shout out my nigga Jerry. What up, Chrissy Boo in the building? Oh shit, what the fuck? What up, Chrissy Boo in the building? Oh. Let's see, y'all. Definitely crazy. Also, you guys, I got somebody in the back. Oh, drop the link if anybody wants to hit the link. What up, Princess? Can you hear me, Princess?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. What up, Liz in the building? Tommy Tom, what happening? Shout out to everybody. I'm glad you came on up here, Princess. I know you wasn't feeling good, but I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm under the weather, so I probably sound like shit right now.
Yeah. So I just don't know where to begin, honestly. Uh-oh. Did you drop? Hey, Jeremiah. What
How
up?
you doing?
I'm doing good. Princess was up here. Hold on. Give me one moment. Uh,
Tyn'e.
Yep, you back? I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know, like my connection, like it just keeps dropping on this restream thing. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you right here right now. What up, Nessa K?
But
It's hmm
I was saying we should start with the fact that Derek should have.
oh,
What thing keep acting up?
yeah, dropped on her again.
Oh man.
What up, Love Game in the building? Yeah, when next time she come up here, what up? Yes, Moni, hit the like, hit the like.
Cap,
Let me see.
go sleep, Cap. I said go to
Dang, I
bed.
don't know why it was dropping on Princess like that. Her connection, maybe. It's just,
Bad connection.
yeah. I'm gonna see if she try to come back up again. Let me see. See, when you on restream, y'all, you can't have like anything open. Like if like it act crazy like a phone call or something like that.
Or Zia pop anything.
Yeah, like when you get on restream, it be tripping.
Very tripping.
Oh, let me see. Here she is. Hold on.
With your
You back,
mumble talk
Princess?
tonight. Yeah.
Can you hear me? See, when you on Restream, you can't have like no other apps or anything open. It'll drop you.
Okay, well
What
let's
up,
hope
Royal Blue?
I just closed everything, so let's hope it doesn't drop me and I can
Much
see
better.
what I did quick.
Much better.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, Princess, go ahead and talk. So in case it
No,
might drop again.
I was really gonna say we'll start with the fact that Derek should have aimed for his cranium. That's what should have happened. Okay, I don't know where they were shooting at, powing at, but they should have gone for the head.
Oh, I do got that here. You talking about this case? This one here, Princess, with Kamaya.
Oh no, no,
Oh, not this one.
we're not this one. We're talking about
Okay.
our internet niece,
Yeah.
and we're talking about the pedo one, the pedo guy.
Yeah. Yeah. What up, Shy? It's insane. Like, oh, dang. She dropped again, you guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Why I keep losing connection for her. But yes, y'all. Let me see if it bring her back up. You back?
Restream doesn't like me. I don't like
It be
this.
it be tripping, girl.
They don't like me, and I don't like this. Like, let's go
Mm,
back to the one you had before, and I guess I'll be paying half that bill every month because I don't like this. I want to be able to talk when I want to talk.
yeah, yeah. The other see, this is Restream, and then we have StreamYard. StreamYard, yeah, it's a little pricey. So Restream is a little cheaper. But go ahead.
No, like I was talking about CJ's case, right? Like I am just
Right.
like I understand why the DA, the district attorney, did not proceed with charges because they need to have strong evidence. And I get it. They're looking at the fact that maybe her diary, whatever, like it's not strong enough. They're no longer in the same home with him, whatever. But those details made me so angry and sick to my stomach. Like he needs to
Mm-hmm.
die. I don't care. Like he needs to be taken off the face of this earth. Like I was just so disgusted.
Lord, it dropped her again, y'all. But I definitely feel Princess pain, y'all. Yeah. Let me see, y'all. I got you back.
I swear, Tiny, we're gonna have to talk about StreamYard and the cost monthly offline because I'm not working with this.
Yeah, it could be like you. Yeah, I know it. It's not skipping for Jeremiah, so I don't know why it's doing that for you. But
I don't know, maybe it doesn't like my Android phone. But anyways, like
Yeah.
I'm just I'm just so angry. I'm just so angry. Like he's such a sick individual. Reeve, if you're listening, your son CJ is a sick, sick motherfucker. And the things that he was doing to this child, and you gotta believe it because these are notes from her diary. It's not like she just came up with all this information and all these details at her 16, 17-year-old age. These were notes from she was keeping. And this bastard.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that might work. If Princess called me on Instagram, I can play it through. So let's try that, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna try something else for Princess,
It
y'all.
don't make no sense.
See if it calls out. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Hey, Princess, I'm trying to call you on Instagram. Can you hear me?
I'm not seeing the call on Instagram.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm not on Instagram. Do I need to like have the app open?
Let me see. Yeah,
I've
maybe
never
try
done a
that.
call. I've never done a call on the app.
Okay, let me see. I don't know why mine ain't calling for you. Yeah, you might have to have the app open. But oh yeah.
Okay,
What
let
up,
me
Black
let
Beauty?
me let me go and let me go and
Yeah.
try and call you from IG. If it doesn't work, then
Okay.
I'll try back restream.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Bye.
So I know everybody read all of the everything. You was right, Chrissy. A lot of people feel like that. Yeah, and that's okay. The documents. O- Okay, Princess, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, so I had to be on the app in order for me to see the call.
Okay. Can y'all hear Princess? Let me know in the chat.
I can hear her.
Okay, you can hear Princess. We can hear you, Princess. All right. You could you could talk, Princess, now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just, well, I'm just so disgusted, Tiny. I'm just so, it just brings up those same emotions I had when this first came to light last summer. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the same disgust that I had, you know. And I'm sorry, Tiny, but you see the bullshit that Frida is um putting in your comments. Like, I'm not standing for no. What if Frida knows what the fuck is going on? She knew that royalty went to the police and there was an investigation. So her playing dumb in the chat, I'm not having that shit. Okay, so I can't tell you how to run your shit, Tiny. But honestly, if I was in the comments right now, I would have blocked her ass because I'm not playing that fucking what if, you know, why didn't she go to the police? Like, she already knew this. So if she's that illiterate to be asking that shit in the chat right now, like, this is not the time to come over here with that bullshit.
Right. It's sad. Chrissy says he violated that poor baby. Yeah, I got it from Nothing But the True Story, you guys. The documents and everything that was included. It was some crazy stuff, y'all.
The details of that, like, and this is the affidavit from the Henderson Police Department. Like, the details that was in there, that, like, the different situations that Julia had to describe, I can only imagine how she felt having to recall those, situations, those incidents, and having to repeat it it's almost like reliving that trauma. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the shit that he's disgusting. Oh my god! Like, I can't even contain my anger right now. Like, I'm trying to be respectful of your channel at the same time, so I don't use as much.
You could definitely say how you feel. Don't make me none. You could definitely say how you feel.
Okay, Tiny, I know you don't want to block anybody, but can we block Frida, please? I'm begging you. Like, the shit she's saying, It's disgusting. Like, Frida, royalty doesn't have to react the way you're reacting. You don't know what royalty is doing. When royalty came to the internet and was crying and talked and for the first time and put it out there that yes, this is what her daughter told her that happened to her, you guys criticized royalty. You guys didn't care what royalty. You guys were saying she's lying. So she did that already, and y'all said she was lying. Y'all bashed her, all types of shit. Now you're in the chat saying that if this had happened to your daughter, you'd be screaming from the top of the mountains. Girls, y'all are so friggin' confused.
But when royalty told her truth, what did y'all do, Frida? You dragged her.
That's why it's like I don't even want to. She shouldn't even have the leverage of commenting in your chat. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, I'm a loyal person, and shit like this, people like that, they wouldn't even have the freedom. If it was my chat, she wouldn't even have the freedom. They should be permanently blocked. Like, she's like, it's disgusting. These people are disgusting. CJ is a friggin' pedophile, and he molested that child. He violated that child. And he's out there doing and saying these little things because he feels as if, okay, he got away with it. Right? So he feels free now to be out there and be bragging and doing these little snippets and even be having his new girlfriend's daughter being dressed inappropriately around him, and he's okay with all that shit.
Right.
He doesn't see anything wrong with what he's doing. Nothing. Because pedophiles don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. When he first met Tata was 17. And he told her to lie and say she was 18. People keep forgetting that. Tata herself came out of her mouth and said it. CJ then came out and tried to act as if Tata lied to him about her age. Okay? So people keep forgetting that there's a track record of this man being nasty and going out for underage girls.
Right. And I don't care about what Frida talking about in the chat. It don't faze me. I'm more concerned about the things that were said in this document. That's the main focus here. Chrissy says a child was violated. Right. So let's bring up one of the documents, you guys. I couldn't even finish reading through everything, honestly. Affidavit for warrant. These are all different incidents, right? This one says, due to the fact that CJ took his pants and underwear off that he laid on top of and unsuccessfully tried to put his inside her, which caused her a painful burning sensation. Probable cause. Child less than 14. Felony count 2. That was just the first line, you guys. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth. That's who I got this information from.
Yes, Nothing But the Truth. You are the GOAT, girl. Like, I know I reached out to you when I saw your story, and you know how angry I was, but girl, you are the GOAT for real. And keep doing what you're doing. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you and how you stand firm for these kids that are being violated by these grown ass men, these sick.
Right. Shout out to everybody in the building. What up, Sophie? Hmm. Right, Chelsea. Yeah. It definitely was hard for her to come forward. And there was a warrant. This is a warrant, yeah.
Like the fact that I don't even want to. It's graphic. I'm not even gonna say it. You guys could read. You guys could read for yourself. But he violated this little girl in the worst ways possible, and for that, like he needs one to his cranium. He needs one, a hot one.
Yeah.
I don't know how royalty, you're strong. You are strong, girl. You are definitely prayed up, and it all made sense now why you stayed away from YouTube and why you weren't doing content these these times last year, or well, not these times, but in April, May, June. Like it made sense why you weren't doing content. It made sense why even now you're not even doing content, because you and your family have so much to deal with. And I'm proud of Jalea for finally having the courage to tell you what had happened to her, to no longer be living in fear. People forget that Jalea said, told her mom and her grandma that the reason why she didn't say anything was because CJ threatened to unalive the entire family if Jalea was to speak. People keep forgetting that and wondering why didn't Jalea say something before? Y'all remember all those guns that CJ had in the home?
Right.
Now imagine a grown man telling a little child who knows that he has all these guns in the home that he would unalive the entire family if she was to speak up about what he's doing to her. Of course she's gonna shut up out of fear for what he will do to the family. She sees what he's done to his own dogs. Like, I'm sure the dogs dying was him killing them to send a message to Jalea that I can do this. He's such a sick bastard.
Yeah, I definitely can't read. I don't want to say all of this, but everybody can read it for themselves. Yeah, these are the official documents. Right, Chrissy. Yeah, we could tell.
Facts, Chrissy. She did suffer in silence. In silence. And she clearly saw that there was something happening that, like, imagine what triggered her. Her feeling and seeing something happening to her baby sister that she thought was inappropriate. And that was her trigger. Jalea could have come out and said all of this during the whole child custody hearing in court. And she didn't even do that to even give her mother an advantage to just get in full custody of the twins. She didn't do that. She still kept this thing because she was probably still in fear. But seeing whatever she saw and heard that was happening to her little sister, that was enough for her to put her fear aside in order to protect her little sister. So now that it's out, CJ has to be very careful of what goes on in his home around those little kids. Because he knows that the law is watching him. And if anything was supposed to happen to those little kids, he's definitely going to get arrested.
All right. Nobody knew how graphic this was. Like, till this day, he's still trolling her. Till this day,
he's still trolling her. Like, and it's not even. I think he's doing that, Tyn'e, because he's trying to see if he still have that level of control.
Yeah.
Over her. You know, if that fear that he put in her is still there. That's why he's doing that. And it's almost like as if he's trying to remind her. He wants to re-traumatize her. So that's why he keeps posting her. He's trying to re-traumatize her to make her remember. Like she knows that she doesn't like him. And now we all saw the changes in Jalea towards him when they were living together. We all watched every single video. We could all see the changes that was happening. And we saw the difference in her attitude. But none of us would have thought that, okay, or even, we all missed all the red flags. And to be honest, I thought like her attitude was more so how he was treating her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, like us not knowing, it was really what he was doing to her.
Right. Capri said this is too graphic for it to just be fake and made up. This is a lot. I'm sick on my stomach, honestly. I was supposed to go live earlier, but it just took me a while, y'all. Misha says, wonder if he knows these documents are out.
Well, he's gonna know now, but he definitely knows that the police have this information because they would have called him in for questioning. They wouldn't have just taken what Jalea said and documented it and never interviewed or questioned CJ. So he was definitely questioned. He was definitely asked about these incidents. What we don't know is his response to the question. That's what we don't know.
Right.
But regardless, like I had said to nothing but the truth earlier, the DA is looking at this as, okay, they believe the child. However, a DA won't take something to trial without strong evidence, knowing that they can win the case.
Right. That's what it is. You have to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like you need that strong evidence.
Beyond a reasonable doubt that he is guilty, and they needed more than her diary. And they're looking at the fact that, okay, this happened a long time ago. They're no longer in the home. We just have her word. Can we win in a jury trial or with just a judge? Can we win? And more or less, it'll probably end up being a jury trial. But could they, the DA is looking at it, can we win?
That's just like the CMR case was dropped. The CMR case was dropped.
It's exactly like CMR case. Exactly the same.
What up, Jay Bookie, and happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, somebody said it. Somebody said the Vaseline. Oh, Nene. The Vaseline thing. We all know CJ has an obsession with Vaseline.
Okay. And this literally explains his erratic behavior last year. You realize, you remember how erratic he was doing all those videos, like basically foaming from the mouth, because he was in fear. He knew all this information was out, and he was shitting his pants.
Yeah, I remember he ran to try to go get baptized, then become Muslim. Right? That's insane.
He ran to get baptized. This man claimed to have survived being shot, and he didn't go to church. He didn't turn his life around. That didn't make him
Question.
turn his life
I bet
around.
you he ain't been back to church.
He hasn't been back to church.
Right.
The last time he went to church was, I think, when he went with Mabel. I think that was the last time he went to church.
Misha said, and Lexi lied for him. Crazy. That's why we will never ever respect Lexi. Ever.
Lied for him and stayed with him. And look where she is now. Has to go and delete all of her videos that lying for him and defending him.
Right. D said, I told y'all Lexi found something in that phone that would ended up him, I bet, was evidence of J-Dub. She said would make us sick. I remember that. Ain't the girl wasn't just saying that for no reason. She said this shit would make you sick to your stomach.
If she literally found something in her phone that was related to Jalea,
yeah,
and she kept that, and she continued to stay with him, she's even sicker than CJ.
Right.
Because what woman is gonna know? There was Nazaya's auntie. She was with a known pedophile, and she would end up having a lot of kids. I was gonna say what woman would stay with a known pedophile, but Nazaya's auntie, she had kids with a pedophile, and she basically knew that little girl was being violated by her baby father. But she didn't care because she wanted a man so badly, especially a man that looked like him, because she fucking looks like a bulldog.
Kylie says, I promise y'all, the fact that he feels he got away with this, he's definitely gonna strike again. The thing is with the new stepdaughter is just like she's okay with it. The mama okay with it, and she's okay with it. They all with it.
Hey, Jeremiah, I forgot you're on the phone.
Yeah. Yep. Capri said he know he did that shit.
Oh, he know he did it. That's why he was so erratic last year, putting up all those videos, talking for like an hour and a half long video, just sitting by a wall. Like, he was friggin' shitting bricks. Because he knew there was a 50-50 chance that he could get charged for this shit and could potentially go to jail.
Right. Nene says, though, in cases like this, it usually takes DNA evidence to get a conviction.
It does.
Right.
DNA evidence, or, if there was video evidence of
video,
him,
yeah. That kind of proof, yeah.
Yeah.
What up, C. Miller? Cher says Lexi saw it in his phone. She definitely saw something.
Clearly, the police believe Jalea, or else they wouldn't have
put out a warrant.
Ask for an affidavit for a warrant.
Mm-hmm.
A warrant for who is.
Right. Exactly.
And I can guarantee you, the minute CJ heard that, and the minute Royalty's Mama Royalty made it clear to CJ that they were going to get the law involved, any information that CJ would have had in his possession regarding Jalea, in the sense of like anything related to these incidents, he would have gotten rid of it. He would have deleted it out of his phone, but they would need to, in order for them to get that information, and who knows, he probably got rid of those phones already. probably destroyed those phones and the chips, because you didn't see how he was always going through phones and always buying phones, acting as if he was doing a giveaway.
What? Think about it. You remember the time Royce said she found like over 10 phones? Was insane. He was hiding.
Exactly.
3 phones.
So I'm sure he got rid of, whatever evidence they could have found on those phones, and he probably got rid of the phones, because I was gonna say, had they gone far with it, they would have gotten, like, he could have potentially. They would have taken the phones, his devices, and get a forensic scientist to go through, anything and recover anything that he would have destroyed.
Right.
Or deleted.
Capri said, so he had a warrant but got on here lying like nothing was happening to this man. The only one who lied during this situation. Right.
And his supporters continue to believe. They continue to believe. Well, here is the affidavit for a warrant with CJ's name all up in it. This is page 17 of 17. There's 17 pages. 17 pages that they've put together, and you guys still, and CJ came on the internet and lied and told y'all there was no investigation, there's nothing happening, and his supporters believe it. Here's something in black and white. CJ, that paper that CJ went on the computer and got Chat GPT to write for him, and then came out and showed you guys as if it's something that's a legal document to say, oh, he's innocent. The DA says he's innocent. You notice that paper is just a blank paper. It has no heading. It has nothing on there from any legal entity, whether it be a police department, a law firm, the DA's office, nothing. Well, here's something in black and white that literally has the Henderson Police Department on it. So are you guys going to believe the bullshit that CJ wrote himself on the internet? Or are you going to believe this that's coming directly from the Henderson Police Department? I'll wait.
Right. Misha says, the shitty part about it is him moving on with his life. Yeah.
Exactly, Misha. And I said it, Tyn'e, I said it to you before, like, evil people, it just bothers me how evil people get away with so much shit, so much evilness. Wicked people just, like, they just continue to be wicked, and then they continue to live their life as if they didn't do anything. That shit pisses me off.
Right. Hold on. Kier says, this is so hard to sit here and listen to. Reading the details is sickening. Yeah. Prayers up for Jalea.
For real, Kira, it's those details is just heartbreaking. And I'm angry, so I'm sorry, guys, if I. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys, if I sound, aggressive and bitter and whatever. But I'm angry. I'm angry. Like, I'm angry and I'm hurt.
Callie says, never said he's innocent, just lack of evidence. Right. Yeah, it's insane. Like, I don't believe it, honestly. Like,
I will always believe the child victim. I will believe the child victim. And we see so many questionable actions from CJ. The fact that he would even, he was sleeping with Tata when she was 17.
Yeah.
Okay? He was sleeping with her.
And don't y'all know, I don't believe Tata has fully recovered from him.
She hasn't, because he manipulated her as well. She's 17. She was a little girl. Like, how much does she know? And this big YouTuber swept her off her feet. Like, he was already messing with her before he did that fake gold digger prank video where he was driving in his convertible and pretended as if she was walking, and he pretended as if that was the first day he met her. He was just driving in the neighborhood and saw this girl walking. No, like, that's just what the act, the script. Because remember, Rosie told us that everything was CJ scripted, right? So it was a script that he put on to introduce her to his YouTube followers so he can get content. And she was 17 then. He was sleeping with her. Then when he started to get her to do videos, he got her to lie, to say that, she's 18. And then when everything was said and done and they broke up, and she admitted that, what happened, and then he came out and tried to make it seem as if she lied to him about her age. He's a master manipulator. Royalty already told us. It's the same way he probably manipulated Royalty for years. When Royalty left him the first time, what did he do to get her back? Put a gun to his head?
Mm-hmm. Exhibit B.
Okay? So if he would do that, why wouldn't, and try to exhibit B himself, why wouldn't we believe when J-Dub said he threatened to unalive the entire family?
Right. That's crazy.
He's a psycho.
Right. Yeah, that's insane, man. We definitely stand with Julia. Justice need to be done.
Like, look what he even did with this girl here, this Cassandra girl. If we are to believe what CJ said, right? He basically said, I'm hearing an echo. He basically said that the day he met Cassandra's daughter, whatever, like, the Dom or whoever the guy is with, that, he said, oh, this girl looks good, whatever. They went back into the store. He saw the girl. He claims that he saw that she was underage, and he claims that the girl said he should hook up with her mom or whatever. No, I feel like CJ decided to get with the mom in order to get closer or be closer to the daughter.
Exactly.
Like, you just meet this girl, you're buying this girl Skims. Why wouldn't you give this child, this 17-year-old child, why wouldn't you give her mother the money if she wanted Skims so bad? Why are you giving this 17-year-old child money to buy Skims?
Right.
And then you're posting, you're liking all of her photos, all of her bikini photos on Instagram. You're saying she's fire. Like, which stepfather
does that? Likes bikini pictures, and then he shared it on his Instagram. Then made a comment. He did most shit, shared the daughter out way more than Cassandra has.
Okay. So he's basically like in our face, in these people's faces. He's doing these things, and people think that's innocent.
Right.
People think that he doesn't mean, like, that doesn't mean, like, are you kidding me? He posted a picture of her with that song by Guy, saying she can have a piece of his love. A song with a man talking about having sex or wanting to have sex with a woman. And that's the song he played to the 17-year-old girl's picture. What normal 36-year-old man is going to do that?
That's horrible.
These are all the red flags that are there. But his supporters, they won't see that.
I understand. Even if here's the thing. Even if the thing is, the supporters on Instagram, his supporters, they like, bruh, this a little weird. You know what I'm saying? They saying it. They definitely out there saying it. Like, this don't even seem right.
Exactly. Like, what stepfather is going to be doing TikTok videos with your so-called stepdaughter in just a bikini top and wearing jeans with the pants, the shorts, jeans with the front of it open and posting it?
Or most men would say, don't you would tell the mom, like, don't you think you need to tell your daughter to cover up?
Exactly. Look how much men CJ have around, like, look around him. And this is how you have this little girl, like, she's in the house. Okay, well, what, you're going to say you guys are going to go to the pool? Okay, well, cover up until you're by the poolside. Why do you need to be in a video, you know, shaking, wearing these tiny shorts with the front open, dancing with these two men and shaking your ass while these two men are behind you?
With her pants open, right? Her pants is open, and she had on a bikini.
And in that TikTok video, how it started was CJ and the Hispanic guy or whatever. It started with them coming into view and them like high-fiving each other. What the fuck? Like, y'all high-fiving yourself? What are you gonna do? You're gonna run a train on this 17-year-old? Is that why you're high-fiving yourself? Like, her and her mother has no class. And you know what? Clearly the mother doesn't care about her, because if the stories are true, that the rumors that whatever we've been hearing, her ex-husband or whatever was beating this girl. So if she would stay with a man who was physically hitting her child, beating her child, abusing her child, she doesn't care about this little girl.
Right. Moni said it's highly inappropriate for her to be dressing like that.
Frida, shut the fuck up. Where do you see royalty stirring anything up? Do you see royalty on social media?
No.
Do you see royalty on this live?
No.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Charlene, stop stirring up shit and go fight for your child. Like, I am.
She did.
She needs to be timed out. She needs to be timed out.
She did. What do you think? Why you think a warrant was issued? She fought behind the scenes, not for you to see.
You dumb bitch! You're seeing something on the screen right now. You're seeing something on the screen right now. How did that come about if royalty didn't go fight? Would the police department have an affidavit for a warrant? A 17-page affidavit for a warrant if royalty wasn't fighting?
Right.
These people are fucking illiterate. Like, the school, you must have been one of those No Child Left Behind. Like, you fucking are very illiterate, Frida. You're extremely illiterate. You are extremely illiterate. I'm sure when you were growing up, your parents whooped your ass many times. If Johnny had 2 apples, motherfucker, that's who you are, Frida.
Lord Jesus. It's not about royalty in this moment, honestly, Frida. It's not about royalty in this moment.
Has nothing to do. Like, she's so obsessed with state royalty fame. Like, shut the fuck up.
This ain't about royalty. This is about Jalea and what she went through. Point blank, period. Royalty did her job as a mother. She believed her child. Come on now. She believed her child and she took action.
And the police obviously believed her to have gone out and seek a warrant. Now all this shit Cdiddy, CJ So Pedal's out there doing. He didn't come and tell y'all none of this shit was happening. He didn't. Why didn't he tell you guys that? You want to talk about why didn't Royalty do this? Why didn't Royalty do that? Why didn't CJ come and tell you guys that there was a warrant out for him?
Right. Chelsea said, what did you say, babe?
Johnny had 2 apples.
Chelsea said, like, they always making this shit about royalty. It's not. No. Right, Erica. It's a little weird. He don't know if he want to do kid content or grown up content. He just confused. That's gonna go down in history, Princess. If Johnny had 2 apples.
Johnny had 2 apples, motherfucker. I'm sorry, like, she's just like this. I'm already heated as is, you know. And his channel, and the things that he's putting on his channel, knowing that it's only kids that are watching him. Majority of his audience demographics is kids watching him. And this is the shit that he promotes: gambling, nudity, trifling shit, just jumping from woman to woman. Like, I really hope parents, decent parents, not like Frida, because she ain't no decent parent. She's the type that will let shit happen to her child. The way she's fucking talking and downing a mother here. Like,
right, like, nah, if Frida had a daughter, if she had a daughter, your daughter came to you, said, this man did A, Y, and Z, what will you do?
She wouldn't believe her daughter.
She would ask, could she join?
Right, exactly. Was it good? Right. You know? Yeah. Like, she wouldn't do shit.
Oh, man.
Like, Royalty handled this the right way. Off of social media.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't owe social media nothing.
Right.
No explanation, no nothing. This is her family, not y'all's family. It's her family, Frida, not your family. So she don't need to come out and explain nothing. Okay? Royalty did not provide this to nothing but the truth. Y'all can fucking go out there
Google
and
it.
do your research and get it yourself. Right. In America, there's something called the Freedom of Information Act. I'm Canadian, Jamaican, Canadian, and I know this shit, and you're fucking American and you don't know this shit? The Freedom of Information Act will allow you access to getting this type of information from a courthouse, your local police department, all that shit.
Right.
Like,
Glossy Girl facts. Glossy Girl said they don't want to hear the truth when it comes to CJ. Facts. It's public information, right? Man. And this is just one of the pages, you guys. Like, page 17.
Take the comment off the screen for a second. Hey, y'all, you see that?
Hold on.
You see that at the bottom that says, herefore, a fan prays that a warrant of arrest is issued for Cordero James Brady.
Right.
For these documented charges. Do you see that? Huh? You royalty haters, do you see that? Warrant of arrest is issued for Cordero James Brady in bold.
Right.
For those charges that were mentioned. Okay?
Yeah, D, I'll change the title once the live ends. Yeah, I'll change it. What up, Ravita?
Okay? So clearly some shit happened. Clearly he was arrested. Clearly he was brought in.
Right. in bold letters. A
In
warrant.
bold letters,
Yeah.
his name.
A warrant. They didn't even say, "Oh, we're just gonna, talk with him." It was a warrant.
Warrant of arrest is issued. So that means he was clean, got those silver bracelets thrown on those wrists. He had that. Frida, you dumb hoe. Your boy had those silver bracelets on his wrists. And I'm sure he was obviously released on bail or on his own recognizance. Okay?
Right.
Just like how what's his name, CMR, he got clean.
Yeah.
Silver bracelet put on him, and he was what? He got out on bail while the investigation continued.
Right.
And just like when the CMR case, guess what? The DA couldn't proceed because they needed stronger evidence, such as DNA or video proof. Not that they didn't believe the child. So when CJ came out with his blank sheet of paper with no head in, no foot in, no header, no footer, saying, oh, he was exonerated, why didn't he put in there that, oh, guys, and I was also arrested? Why didn't he tell you guys he was arrested? He didn't tell you guys nothing. He just came out with a blank paper trying to, manipulate. Trying to manipulate people. Trying to manipulate you sheep. T-Pages, why don't you report on this T-Page, you hoe? Here's some real shit to go and report on. Not the fake shit that CJ came out with.
Right.
He was arrested, people. CJ's gonna get, I swear he's gonna get he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it so fucking bad. This is the reason why no matter what he tries, he will never make any decent money ever again. So he has to be out there hoeing himself, jumping from woman to woman, trying to trick them out of their money. He will never see $1 million ever again. I don't care what he tries. He'll never see that again. Because he's an evil, evil bastard, and God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of pretty either.
Right. Absolutely disgusting, y'all. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Tyn'e. I know I probably sound well heated today, but
Yeah.
it's fresh. So, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it all out while it's fresh.
Yeah. Facts, D. He's gonna get his karma. He's gonna get his karma. That's insane. Yeah, man. I can't believe all of this, you guys. You really have to read all of the details. This was page 12, you guys. But yeah, I'm absolutely disgusted.
All these little look at all these incidents. She was 12 or 13 or 14. For years, he was abusing this child and traumatizing this child. A piece of shit. CJ, you're a piece of shit. Your mother is a piece of shit. Reevy, you're a piece of shit. We already know that, you friggin' crackhead. Your father is a piece of shit. Your grandma is a piece of shit. All of your siblings, including the dead one, are pieces of shit. Your great-grandma is a piece of shit. You come from a long line of pieces of shit. Okay, CJ? That's what you are, and that's what you'll always be.
Yeah, y'all. He's gonna get what's coming to him. He's gonna get what's coming to him. Facts, Joyce. Oh man. I definitely can't read all of that, y'all, but it's absolutely horrible, y'all. I'm sick to
Like
my
we,
stomach. Honestly,
we, Tiny, we as grown folks can't read that without like wanting to throw up.
right.
If we as grown folks feel so angry and disgusted, like I just keep trying to put myself in Jalea's shoes and in Royalty's shoes to try and imagine what the turmoil that they're feeling and what they went through.
Right.
And I just can't imagine.
Right,
I
C.
just can't
Miller said,
imagine.
and he kept bullying his victim online after Royalty filed a report against him. Evil bastard. Yeah, that was insane. He kept doing it, kept doing it.
That was his way of trying to see if he could break them.
Yeah.
And get them to back down, right? And get them to call off the investigations, right? And he's doing it to this day because he feels as if that's his payback to
that's his way to taunt them, to haunt them. Yeah. To harass them. And mainly it was mainly y'all know what he was doing.
You know, like I said before,
this was so bad, y'all. They had to issue a warrant for his arrest.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Tell the world, CJ. Come on and let them know how many arrests do you have on your record.
He sure ain't say that. He sure ain't say it was a warrant issue. He ain't say none of that.
Not only was it issued, he was arrested because once the warrant was issued for his arrest, the police have to go out there and arrest his ass.
Right.
So he was arrested. Come and deny it, CJ. Come deny it. No, what we need to find nothing but the truth, girl. If you can find his mugshot.
Right. Ma says she was babysitting the twins and he tried this crap. Wow. Yeah, Black Beauty says she is triggered.
Yes, me mine. He tried that when she was babysitting. That means that Royalty was out of the house and more or less maybe the other kids were out of the house too.
Right.
Or they were probably outside because this happened at based on that one, it would have happened either when they were at the house that they had actually bought together, the one that he owned, that he couldn't maintain the mortgage on, or when they moved to the house right after that one. Because he was like 13 or 14.
Right, Carletta. So he know Royalty won't come to the internet. Right, Miss Sheba say he quiet today. Right. This is horrifying, you guys. I'm done for this live, honestly. I am done. It's horrifying. Everybody hashtag justice for Jalea in the chat. Um, I couldn't even read through it, honestly.
And Cassandra, Cassandra, you clearly don't know anything about this man. What are you going to do? You're going to sit there and have him manipulate you and tell you that that's just his jealous and vindictive, bitter baby mother? And are you going to sit there and believe the stereotype of a bitter black baby mother? Are you going to believe that, Cassandra?
Yeah.
You're gonna
She's just a dumb gold digging bitch. That's what she is. Yeah. That's what she is.
And who
She
knows?
she one of them moms that would have sold her child to R. Kelly back in the day. That's what she is.
And maybe what's her name? Mabel found out about all of this shit, and that's why she's dipped and left his ass. And he's out here making excuses, talking about, she didn't want to stay, like she didn't want to live that lifestyle and be all up in cameras. And here we are thinking, okay, well maybe Mabel doesn't want to live a fake lifestyle with him. But come to think of it, she probably learned about all of this, and it was just too much for her. And she probably said, "No, I'm out. I'm taking my son away from this."
Right. Yes, y'all. Hashtag justice for Jalea. Yeah, Jade, you can drop it in the chat. Hashtag justice for Jalea or hashtag I stand with J Dub. You got anything else to say, Princess? I'm done.
No, but thanks for allowing me to get my anger and my frustration out.
Yeah, a lot of us are.
Julia, you're, oh my God, AWOC? Is that Bookie?
What up, AWOC? So she say somebody check on Cody.
You know, like Julia.
I don't see nothing on social media though, like about Mabel. And I don't see none of her stuff.
Mabel is just doing her thing, living her life. The other day, she was out at a restaurant having dinner with her son. Like, she just literally seems like a very quiet person who just does her own thing and not into any mess. Have fun with her friends. Take flights when she feels like it. Like she doesn't seem as if she really broadcasts her entire personal life on social media. Like, and she doesn't seem to be into all that fake shit like what CJ wanted to put her like what CJ wanted to make her do.
Right. AWOC says, I always believe you, J Dub. Yeah.
Yes, AWOC, we always believed her. You're strong, Julia. Just continue striving. Royalty. Hats off to you, my dear. You are a strong, strong woman. I know you carry that blick, and I am just surprised you haven't really popped up. I know why you haven't popped up. You said it yourself. You have your kids to live for, and you have to think about what their future would be like if you were behind bars. So I get it. It makes a lot of sense. When you have cooler heads and you can think rationally. But for some of us, like myself, it would have been like, fuck it. My mama got them. I'm taking this nigga out. Like, just thinking as a hothead.
Oh, this is next level. What is this? Hold on.
What up, AWOC?
Wait, Tyn'e, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
This is new to me. Hold the hell on.
This is Restream.
Oh, shit.
Because StreamYard costs too much.
Okay, hold on.
I'm on
Wait a
Restream.
minute. Wait, y'all can hear me, though? Hold on.
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Excuse me. Hold on.
I can hear you.
Can you hear us, AWOC?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Wait.
Okay.
Oh. Wait.
We hear you.
A-Walk is trying to figure out how
Yeah,
this
yeah.
street shit works.
Yeah,
My
we
bad.
can
Hold
hear you.
on. How do you
Okay.
move? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Hey.
A-Walk, like, I know you be beating the bushes. Like, you can't just disappear on us, then pop up, and then disappear again. Like, that it don't work like that.
Hey, D. Lisa in
I
the
definitely
chat.
like the lives for sure.
Yeah.
I'll be in the back, but see, niggas like this, bro. Man, say, whoo. I just like Jalea. If you listen to this, Bookie, I always believed you. It was only a matter of time. See, that nigga so fixated and see he's more consumed of how people perceive him. He wasn't willing to do what was right. That's why I always felt like that nigga just out of line, man. That's just the best way to just describe. He just an out of line ass nigga. I feel like for you to continue to keep fucking with them after the fact that they left, like you just added more salt to the wound, insult to injury, nigga. Everything that's coming for you, nigga, you thought you got away with that shit, but they finna come do a Rico sweep on your bitch ass on my granny. And
Right.
your hoe ass you finna get him the fuck up on my mama, nigga.
Yeah.
Dumbass nigga, this nigga weird in the hoe. Drive buying cars and shit for Kenneth bitch ass. Kenneth, you a hoe ass nigga too with your little weird ass, bitch. Can't stand his little. I just seen some shit. Then he just buy that nigga a cyber. How you gonna buy a nigga with a litter of kids?
Girl, that he
A
ain't buy
litter
that.
of
He ain't
fucking
buy that
kids a
man that truck.
Cybertruck. Don't piss me
Truck
off.
vehicle that they're posing with, and the day
Yeah,
Kenneth
that's
was
a.
driving,
You know he ain't buy that truck
taking it
for
to the
real.
car wash.
Please.
And chop your big back, your big brisket ass. Don't piss me off. Why are you just out? Some fuck all that. Fuck all that shit. Somebody check on Cody. Somebody
Yeah.
check on Lil Dominic. Somebody check on Booty. Cause that shit still rubbed me the wrong way. Why y'all gave a little boy the nickname Booty?
It's
Y'all
insane.
out of line, bro. You out of line. CJ, your weird ass hoe. Be loud about this like you loud about everything else. Oh, okay.
Right.
Let's really wake it up.
Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Like
The
it's
fuck going
insane. Did
on?
you did hey Walt, did you read every what was posted from that but the truth page?
This is my first scene. First of all, YouTube just now sending me a
Okay,
notification.
let me bring up this document here, AWOP, for you. This one,
What this?
this one is a issue when they
He was literally arrested.
Oh shit, nigga got a warrant? Hold on,
He,
nigga.
there,
Oh
there was
shit.
an affidavit. There was a warrant issued for his arrest. So you know the police acted on that and put those silver bracelets on his ass
Bracelets is crazy.
and brought him in for questioning.
right.
Bracelets is crazy,
Okay?
princess. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
But he was literally arrested. But yeah, you go ahead and read if you can see that on your screen.
It's so horrible, like honestly.
Oh, this is whoa, brother.
It
Oh
said
hell no! Wait, hold on.
Ewok is gonna go off when she reads this shit.
a warrant, yeah, a warrant of arrest is issued for Cordero James Brady.
Oh my god, you was lying to me, bro.
Mm-hmm. Right, Miss Sheba. When J Dub tells stories going to break the internet.
Facts, Miss Sheba. People out there wanna act like, oh, they don't believe J Dub. Well, y'all don't need to believe her. Who really matters believe her. Her mama
You
believes
lying.
her brother believe her grandma believe her, CJ's former friends believe her, and most importantly, the police believed her.
Right.
That's why they went and arrested his ass.
I feel for royalty because I know this was a lot for them, bro. Because I
Yeah.
know royalty wanted to go find her own bazooka
Right.
and blast this nigga head off, bro. Because I'm talking about fam, CJ, bro. Are you serious, bro? This is real, bro. Y'all like dead ass, bro.
Right.
Hey, bro. Fam.
The way he violated that little girl, AWOC, he needs to no longer be breathing.
This nigga been playing on this internet like everything is unicorns and rainbows and cheesecake. Okay. Then
Meanwhile,
like all
he's a
that bullying and
full-blown
shit you was been
pedophile.
taunting and mocking and shit you was doing all of 23 and half of damn near 24. He out of line, man. So hold on, nigga. When was this, bro? Today?
Yeah, it was posted today.
Oh shit.
Nothing but the truth did her thing as the investigator that she is,
right?
As the professional that she is. She did what she had to do. She went and she did what all these other lazy motherfuckers won't do. She went to the source and she got the legitimate legal documents and she proved it to the internet. She proved it to us who believe Jalea and those who don't believe her and want to say that royalty's coaching her.
Yeah, that's insane. This shit is way too detailed for all of that.
Yeah. So hold on, bro. This is crazy. Lexi, bitch, hoe,
Slut.
bitch, you need a motherfucking apology. This shit is crazy, y'all.
Lexi knew what was up. That bitch knew.
I can't believe she got on camera doing that stupid shit though. Like that's crazy. I said you out of line just as much as that nigga. Being out of line though.
Yeah.
It is hoe.
CJ is always hiding behind a woman. He hid behind royalty and he used Lexi and he hid behind Lexi. And he put Lexi out there to fight his battles for him. That's what he did, to try and fight royalty.
Yes, y'all hit the
and
line.
When he was done with Lexi, when he felt like there was no more use for her, because guess what? She wasn't bringing in any money. She was just taking from him. She was costing him money. She wasn't bringing anything to the table. She wasn't adding any value to his channel because that's all he lived for. When he threw her to the dogs because he didn't need her anymore. And people, like, it's not a coincidence that CJ got rid of Lexi around the same time he realized that this case wasn't going to go to trial.
And Kenneth, you weird as fuck, or you know what?
CJ knew about this from last year, like November, December time. Wow. He knew that it wasn't going to go to trial from last year, November, December. And he got rid of Lexi in like November.
What up?
He tried to act like he didn't know what was going on. Like when 32s had made that post, he tried to yeah. I forgot. You damn right.
Right.
CJ. So what's up with all the women he keep getting with and shit? I can't listen to him talk. He pissed me off for real, seriously.
Yeah.
I cannot listen to that nigga, that clown ass nigga talk, big teeth, big woodchuck motherfucking looking ass nigga. I cannot hear him talk, bro.
Well, have you been seeing everything that's been going on with the so-called new girlfriend daughter?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is this all for? Like, what he trying to do?
Man, Walt, don't you know he is doing TikToks with the girlfriend he got now, daughter, right? And she's 17, Walt. But don't you know in these TikTok videos the girl is half naked. Then he bought her some Skims. You know what Skims is? He bought her some Skims, share that out. He's sharing all of her half naked bikini pictures. Then underneath her picture, now this the girlfriend daughter, he commented and said, my stepchild fire.
Whoa.
That's insane.
And let's not forget, he posted on his story a picture of her to the song A Piece of My Love that the group guy sings. You can have a piece of my life. Tyn'e, you're the singer. You sing it.
Yeah, that's the song.
Awak doesn't know the song. But basically, Awak, the song is about a man wanting to fuck a woman. And that's the song he's playing on a picture of his.
Here it is, AWOL. I'm finna bring up this picture. And here you'll see, hold on. You'll see him right here.
How is this your stepchild? He got married, bro?
No.
That's what I'm
He didn't even know the child. He didn't even know the.
Sorry, Tyn'e, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. And then the other story, the way he met the girl, he seen.
Am I tweaking? I don't know how this shit work. This is so different than the shit with the pigeon. StreamYard. Wait, am I in here? It say it's still live. Chat, can y'all hear me? I ain't never used this shit before. Hold up. Not Jeremiah was here. Hold on.
You hear AWOL?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. My thing cut out. Okay. We back, princess. Okay.
Exactly, Pamela. The fact that Chop is hanging around this dude, like he's believing this dude. Like, Chop, I'm looking at you sideways too, because birds of a feather flock together. Like, you know, do you have a weird case too as well, Chop? Because I'm looking at you sideways. There's no real man is gonna be hanging out with a man who's arrested for these type of charges. Whether they couldn't go to trial or not, that's enough for me to be like, yo, I got to distance myself from you.
All right. See, you see all of this, AWOL is insane. Insane. My stepchild is fired.
Somebody need to check on little Dominic. Somebody need to check on Cody, Booty, all of them. Cause Kenneth, you got kids your damn self. If he did what he did to you, never mind. Let me shut the fuck up.
And CJ can't come out and talk about, oh, they're trying to bring me down because they didn't get custody. They didn't get full custody, and I have custody of my kids. CJ, that story is stale. You can't. You don't be hiding behind the twins.
Right.
Don't be hiding behind the twins. Don't be talking about, oh, it's because Royalty didn't win full custody and Royalty is not getting child support. Royalty did not take you to court for child support. You took Royalty to court for full custody of the twins and asked the court to make Royalty pay you child support. And the court said, fuck no, you both should get 50-50 custody and nobody pays anybody child support. Royalty didn't want child support from you. Royalty didn't want nothing from you. So CJ and his stupid ass supporters were trying to act as if Royalty wanted something from CJ. If she wanted something from CJ, she would have stayed. She would have stayed with CJ. She wouldn't have left. And remember when Royalty left? She left everything. She didn't take nothing. She left with just the clothes on her back and her kids. Okay? And they started all over. So if she wanted something from CJ, she wouldn't have left that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? If she wanted something from CJ, she would be in court right now suing CJ for the rights, whatever, for him posting her kid. If she really wanted something from CJ, she would be doing that. She don't want to have anything to do with CJ. The only thing she wants from CJ is for him to get the fuck out of her life. That's all. That's all she wants, for him to get the fuck out of her life and leave her and her kids alone. But he won't do that because he's obsessed with them.
Hey, Walt, you can hear us? Hey, Walt, you can hear me? Let me see. Hello?
I probably talked to
I think. Hello?
Can you hear me?
That's the mute, right? In the bottom corner?
Yeah, can you hear me talk, though?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry.
not
I'm
on mute.
chewing.
Yeah.
I'm eating Chipotle. I'm sorry, chat. If
Oh,
y'all
you
can hear me
fine?
eat, I'm sorry.
Oh, you fine?
Facts, morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. He y'all they need to check them all them kids that's been around him, bro. So all
Mhm.
this with the new just getting
Y'all
with
remember Kamari friends? Mhm.
oh shit. I forgot. God damn.
And remember how he popped up in Cody's bedroom
Yeah.
talking about, oh, what you in here doing? And Cody had to tell him that, let me put my pants on. Like, the shit that he tried to insinuate that Cody was in there, like, doing something to himself.
Right.
Like, beating off. He basically put on a video acting as if this little boy was beaten off. Like, what grown man would be doing stuff like that? But his supporters don't see that he's a sick motherfucker. He's a sick individual. This is why CJ has to have people around him 24/7. He cannot be alone with his thoughts because he's going to sit there and be like, I can't believe I did this shit to this little girl. I can't believe I did this to that person. I can't believe he cannot be alone by himself.
Mom says she won't let her daughter back around CJ. Right.
Which mom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
Which mom won't let her daughter back around CJ?
I don't know. That's what Moni said right here. I don't know.
So why do these women continue to let their daughters keep going around this man with these type of allegations going on? When R.
That's
Kelly
it.
had this shit going on, you think, man,
Hell no.
it just just hold on. That's why when Lexi did with that video, I'm like, you out of line, bro.
But Cassandra, that's the name of his new girlfriend, AWA. She the type of mother who, how R. Kelly, the mamas was dropping them off at R. Kelly house. That's the type of mama Cassandra is.
Oh hell. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
go check on Kamari's friends. Cause cause it's interesting you only wanted you know what? Do y'all think he had that party shit at that hotel type of joint, whatever shit, because
Mm-hmm.
his house was being investigated, or not? Well, not that one, but this is just weird.
That's what I'm saying.
This a weird. That's an odd, strange
He
man.
probably did that shit at the hotel because at
Right.
his house there wouldn't be any evidence and it wouldn't look so suspicious. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up, AWOC, because that was a weird video as well with how he was, with those little kids at Kamari's party.
We could tell what was going on with that one girl. Y'all know the girl.
Yeah, that little white girl. She
Okay.
was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is kind of odd. Are you a grown ass man got your shirt off around a teenage? Damn, man.
Yeah, his supporters would turn a blind eye and activate CJ doing nothing when he's literally doing it right in front of people's faces. Because now he feels like, you know what? If he does it on camera in his head, he thinks if he does it on camera, well, nobody will suspect that's what he's doing. Nobody would really think he would do something like that while he's on camera. Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Pedophiles will do that shit right in front of your face.
All right. What up, Kiana?
Wait, so how many pages is it, Tyn'e?
I think 17.
It's 17
Oh
pages
shit!
of this warrant request.
Oh shit!
17 pages.
You lying?
I think
Tyn'e,
so,
you
yeah.
lying?
What, the 17 pages? Yeah.
Oh, gang, you lying?
17
You
of
for real?
17.
Yeah.
Oh,
This just one of the pages.
that's what I said. This is just one of it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you not lying at the top and say pay? Oh, hell nah, bruh.
Yeah.
Boss Daddy's in the chat.
Oh,
Tyn'e,
hell nah, bro.
for now.
Mm-hmm.
And look at what it says right underneath. Undersigned makes these declarations subject to the penalty for perjury. What that means
Shit,
to
nigga.
dumbasses like Johnny had two apples, aka Frida. That means that Jalea Royalty, they made these statements.
What the
knowing that
fuck?
if they're lying, they could be
It's 17
charged
pages,
for
bro.
lying. That's
Right.
what penalty for perjury means. So they weren't lying. They made these 4 statements.
Right.
If they were lying, knowing that they would be charged for lying, they wouldn't have made those statements. But they made those statements because they know they were telling the truth.
Right.
Bro.
Shout out to Ramel being a member 4
Oh,
months.
hell no, bro.
Do we know the twins have to go to his house?
Yeah,
they
so do they
still
gotta
go.
go? Now this going on?
Yeah, they still gotta go. It's court ordered. And that was a case that was already decided before this one came to light.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so hold on, time out. Because I seen the stuff, Number the Truth was posting and stuff in the community tab about the thing, but the little girl and stuff about what's that girl name? Nazaya?
Yeah, Nazaya Harris, yeah.
It was other similar story. So time
Oh,
out.
Kamani went missing in Ohio a few days ago. She was found in an abandoned building,
house.
And her father was the one who got arrested.
Yeah, and then the granny sitting over there like she didn't do. Yeah,
they arrested the grandmother, but I believe they let her go because her story checked out. She was at work.
Yeah. So Number the Truth just posted a video today. That's what I'm saying. Or no?
I think it was probably yesterday she posted the video of the new of Kamani.
No, I'm talking about for this because I didn't know what it said. She said 17 pages
on her Instagram. She posted
on her Instagram
story.
Oh.
So, but guaranteed, Nothing But the Truth is doing a video on this. So we will be getting a detailed video from Nothing But the Truth regarding this. CJ's stuff. But what I want to say to his supporters, to CJ's supporters, go and ask CJ to come and show the document of his answers or his response to the police when he was arrested and he was brought in for questioning.
See, that shit Boss Daddy used to say
what his responses were.
Yeah, Boss Daddy, what up? Boss Daddy. He up
some
here.
Crazy shit.
Boss Daddy, you here?
Oh shit.
Boss Daddy. Yeah, say he up here.
Oh shit.
I just can't hear him if he's talking.
I'm still trying to figure out how this thing. So this lock thing over here, this is okay, so this is kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
A little bit. Hold on.
Boss Daddy, you here?
Key room, you hold.
Nah, for real, Kiani. I forgot all about that.
Instead of you stalking Carnation's page, when you knew that fake page wasn't her because you said it yourself and you still reported on that bullshit, this is what you should be reporting on. The fact that CJ was literally arrested, okay? And that he is free. He did touch that little girl. It's just that the DA will not pursue going to trial because they don't have strong enough evidence that would guarantee them a win at trial.
Right.
But go and you see room report how CJ is really a fucking pedophile and he was charged. So he has an arrest record for this shit.
Yeah, Boss Daddy, you here?
Yes, I am. I just wanted to hear what she had to say. Oh my God. I just came in the house. All I see is Tyn'e live. I got a message from Moni. And then 2 seconds later, I come on YouTube and I see this. Every time I go outside to do something, some shit always happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop going outside. Just because of y'all.
I know you read this, so it's insane. This is it says affidavit warrant.
I didn't even get a chance to read it.
Well, take your time. It's just too much to be really talking and stuff.
Ooh. Who else up? I know I heard A Walk. Who else? Who else up here on the panel?
We got Jeremiah and I got Princess on my Instagram.
Oh, I knew that was Princess letting it off.
Yeah.
Sorry, boss daddy. I had to let it out. This
No,
just
that's understandable. It's
makes me
understandable.
angry.
Yeah.
Gang, gang.
Whoa! I can't even. Oh my god! This first sentence is crazy.
On my mama, I said the same shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god! This first sentence is crazy as fuck.
So that shit used to say about, I think they had took Kamari to Target and you was saying some shit. I know people was mad as hell at you for saying that shit, but I ain't gonna lie. The same shit you was saying about Daddy back in like 23, nigga, and seeing this shit in 25 is crazy as fuck. Like,
crazy as fuck.
You low key, high key called that hoe. Like, what the fuck? But it was about Kamari though. It wasn't about, you know what I'm saying? We ain't know nothing about this shit. That's crazy. That nigga, he, man. Hey, Kenneth. Okay, nigga.
Damn, this is crazy as fuck, dog. Oh my god.
Yeah. Boss daddy,
Yeah.
it only gets worse. The more it gets worse as you read going on. And like I said, this is page 17 of 17. So
17?
17
That's what I said too.
So Nothing But the Truth only posted this last page 17. Affidavit for a warrant. Meaning that the police believe Jalea went to.
He out of line, man. He overly out of line. You out of order.
Arrest is issued for Cordero James Brady on the aforementioned charges. So based on all those charges that was listed above. And that's page 17 of 17. So there's 16 previous pages.
Yeah, that we
I can't imagine what's on the other pages.
Oh my mama, bro. This is just the end of that hoe.
I missed one goddamn day and this happened.
This happened today.
Hell nah, bro.
This happened today. Nothing But the Truth posted this today because she did what she is supposed to do. Because I swear she must be a journalist or something, like not just a YouTuber. But
she needed to get paid for this one. She
requested this from the Henderson Police Department, and she got it. And she posted this piece, but she had all the other pages. So shout out to Nothing But the Truth once again. You are the GOAT.
She is the GOAT.
Nah, for real. Nothing But the Truth. What the?
She is the GOAT for getting that information correctly.
I just shake my head, bro. This nigga is crazy.
So what?
Yeah.
So what the
She never had a better YouTube name. Nothing But the Truth, because she's only bringing nothing but the truth.
This nigga nasty as fuck, bro.
So what the Tea Room page?
I'm all for street justice.
Tea Room hasn't said anything. Tyn'e is the first T page outside of Nothing But the Truth. Tyn'e is the first page to report it. Nothing But the Truth haven't dropped her video yet. She just put this on her Instagram story. We all saw it.
Yeah.
Tyn'e does the lives and Nothing But the Truth does pre-recordings.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Nothing But the Truth might do a live after her pre-recording, depending if people ask her to do one, because she only does them based on requests.
Right.
So I'm just trying to figure out why the Tea Room page ain't pick up on this story yet. I mean, like the Tea Room.
Well, it was posted on Nothing But the Truth, and then I asked Nothing But the Truth, can I share it out? And then I went live. So it's just really new type shit.
So the Tea Room page
and it's still fucking Kenneth, you still a bitch. Your bitch ass.
She's gonna have it tomorrow. She's gonna do a 2-second snippet on it and make it seem as if it's nothing.
Oh
yeah.
We sitting there endorsing that dumb shit, your big buck-tooth ass brother.
Because the fact that she could report on something so stupid from a fake nation page, where you at now?
I see, y'all see why I was saying fuck them, fuck that hoe a long ass time ago. Fuck that hoe, weird ass hoe.
what I tell you though, I said that was a fake page. I said that was a fake page. I said that ain't nothing but CJ doing that shit.
We all know
Oh, this is
it was
after
a fake page because it's not the first
Facts.
time. I've seen Nation on IG said on more than one occasion that page is not her. It's some dumb person. She's even told people, don't follow that page. That's not me. That's not my backup. That's nothing. Like, she's already said that. So when the T page reported on it, like, you know, I'll granted, not everybody. If you're not a royalty supporter, chances are you're not following, or a royalty hater, chances are you're not following their kids on Instagram. So, you know, but I follow, obviously. I follow because I support the royalty family. I follow Nation, so I've seen her posted on her Instagram. That's not her. So when T Room posted that, I'm like, and this bitch knew it wasn't Nation. She knew it wasn't Nation. But she still went and report on it. Well,
Yeah.
report on the arrest warrant. Report on the fact that CJ Cordero James Brady had those silver bracelets slapped on his motherfucking wrist. I want nothing but the truth to get the mugshot. And I want her, if she can, to get, you know, the report of CJ, like what CJ told the police when he was questioned. If she can get.
Yeah, I don't even think I can even read the next page, but it gotta be. It gotta be read though. It gotta be read.
Hey,
Yeah.
who said this? Hey, I think it was Pamela. The only other, I feel like, well, it's gonna have to be Kenneth. Kenneth, testify against your brother about what he did to you when y'all was kids, lil' bro. With your bitch ass nigga. Cause you know she not lying because your brother did the same shit to you, nigga. Who the fuck pulled down some wet ass draw? Hey man. Come on, man. Who the fuck pulled down some wet ass draws? Wet and cold ass draw. You done pissed all in them hoes. Then you telling me, little bro, y'all was all sleeping on the floor. Or whatever. Y'all sleeping. You talking about you managed to maneuver this nigga enough to pull down his draws. Then slide up your wet, pissy draws, wet, cold, pissy draws on his shit. And that's just some normal shit. CJ, you a weird ass, odd ass, strange ass nigga.
Psycho.
On
now,
your mom, on your crackhead ass mom.
Where Jamie at? Well, how come he ain't going to his house and beating that ass?
Who do shit like that, nigga? That's some weird ass shit, bro. What kind of shit is that, nigga? You put him on your bro. Like, what kind of shit? Then you always talking about dookie shit with people buttholes and shit. He a weird ass nigga. On my mama, bro. Who do shit like that, fam? And y'all was kids, and this nigga Ken is such a bitch made ass nigga. They all bitch made. This nigga yearning for acceptance of his fucking brother, bro, cause you know he was on some weird shit at the crib. So you hear this shit going on. I feel like he knew that shit was going on when it was going on.
She said, did you just say he's yearning for attention?
He's a psycho.
Bitch ass nigga. Oh, my mama.
And his supporters won't see that there's something seriously mentally wrong with him from he was a child. He was a psychopath. Because which kid is gonna his draws?
Reevy, you're proud of this?
Take his draws and exchange it with his brother's draws, and then made his brother eat poo. He made his brother eat shit. Only a psychopath is gonna do shit like that. He's sadistic. CJ is a sadistic individual. And these people are supporting him. This is the same man that walked around, knew his mother was in the house, and chose to walk around naked with his dick.
That's insane.
Who pulled down their little brother draws though, y'all? Like, who do some weird ass shit like that, man? That shit pissing me off. And he think that shit was funny.
People need to start friggin' stop acting like y'all are dumb and start looking at this shit. Not just because this CJ person flaunted as if and acted as if he had money all these years and flaunted. He already told y'all all his jewelry was fake.
Did she sell her kids to the drug dealers when she was in debt because she didn't have the money to pay for the crack she done smoked? And I'm not being funny.
Right.
Y'all seen Holiday Heart? She tried to
Yeah.
make the little girl get down on the mattress to
Yeah.
pay her debt. So that's what I'm saying. Like, where did this all
Exactly.
start? Was it with the great granny?
Yeah.
It's some weird. That is a weird ass nigga, boy. I'm not bullshitting you, bro.
So this why he been walking around acting happy because he got out of trouble.
Yeah, because he won't go to trial. He still has an arrest record. It just won't go to trial.
Okay, Keith, I'm gonna check it.
If
Yeah.
he wants that arrest record gone, he has to go and apply to get it expunged and get those charges dropped off his arrest record.
Oh, that's not getting expunged. That's not getting expunged because it has something to do with a minor. It ain't getting expunged.
There you go. There you go. So he has that record. He was charged. Here's the warrant right there. And better believe, if a court issued a warrant, the police is going to go and act on that warrant.
Well, they found his ass.
I'm telling you, Kiana, you real deal, bro. This shit weird. Like, what are you on about, bro? You was paying like, bro, what are you on?
So this why he always be turning out all the lights at night to make sure that nobody find him.
Somebody needs to find the pastor that used to give him clothes.
Right.
CJ, what happened with that pastor, bro? Oh, my mama. Cause you love bribing niggas, doing little weird shit. See, bro. Nah. And Reeve your whole ass up here talking about a bunch of nothing. With your bitch ass.
There's a broke YouTuber that only was able to make money off the backs of 3 little kids. Off the backs of 3 little kids. He knows he can't do it on his own. That's why every month he's coming onto YouTube, posting a new family. I'm here with my new family. If he could do it on his own, why isn't he doing it on his own? Why does he need a new family every month? Because one family don't work, he goes and he finds a different family.
Damn. That's insane.
So he can't. That formula is gone. That formula he had with royalties kids, because they are natural talents. They're naturally talented. So he was able to make money off of them. He can't make any money anymore.
You know what?
When she do that, Capri?
I was just saying the other day how we need to pray for CJ so he can get the help that
I remember that.
But after reading the first sentence of this, it's past getting help.
Yeah, Capri, I remember that.
She did.
It's the fact that he doesn't think anything is wrong with him.
I think like
it's the
didn't
fact
post
that
the rest
he
of
feels
them
no
reports.
guilt and no remorse. A person who would feel guilt or remorse, they wouldn't be taunting their victim. And the rest of that victim's family. They wouldn't be on the internet taunting them every day.
Right.
And for those people who say, "Oh, CJ's not doing anything," well, guess what? He's doing it on Snapchat. He knows he can't do it on YouTube, and he can't do it on Instagram. He knows he can't do it there, so he goes to Snapchat where he feels that the people over there doesn't really know his history. Right. And the shit that he's done with the royal kids.
In them news and shit, knowing you got kids. Well, come on, dog. He weird.
Like, he really did this shit? Like, I can't. I'm still lost for words. Like, I'm still trying to make it past the second paragraph, and it's like it's really hard to read.
Right.
Like you have a conversation with your daughter.
The third paragraph is gonna make you friggin' lose your brain. It's gonna make you. Don't read the third paragraph then, Boss Daddy, because that shit.
No, I have
it's
to.
Gonna make you want to hurt somebody.
You have to. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Even though it's hard to read, you have to read this. You got to read everything. The whole 17-page, what date it was, what time it was. You got to read everything. when it comes to this kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga is past the pedophile. He more than a fucking pedophile.
What's that uncle name? Uncle Pookie?
Mm-hmm.
CJ supporters, Pamela. CJ supporters.
Oh.
Like, if he were to touch somebody, why couldn't he just touch his own kid? Oh, wait a minute. He did that already.
Damn.
He's sick. He's a sadistic individual. He is a monster, Capri. He's a predator. He's a monster. He needs to be below the jail, if not 6 feet under.
How the fuck you got a girlfriend and you cheating on the girlfriend with other women, and then you had to go and have sex with a little kid? A little kid.
He's a monster. He's a monster. He comes from a line. He comes from a generation. His bloodline that he's from, they're all monsters. From his entire bloodline, they're all sadistic individuals. They're all monsters. I don't give a shit, because they're not coming out and standing against this bullshit that he's doing. They know that CJ's been a monster from he was living in Gary, Indiana.
Right.
Oh, his mother know.
The kind of monster that needs to be 6 feet.
Let me keep it a buck.
Ran away to Vegas.
Let me keep it a buck with you. When the story came out and they were trying to keep it on the hush hush, his mom knew the truth. But because her supporters fuck with CJ, she wanted to make up this lie and pretend like it didn't happen. But when she was talking to Uchi, she admitted it and said that she think that CJ did it.
Damn.
You never know what.
Yep.
Hey, look, because CJ don't fuck with Reeve, but Kenneth fuck with her enough. There's no telling what type of conversations that bitch ass nigga done had with his bitch ass mama. So Reeve probably know, like, no, like, this is real shit, but I can't tell you how I know. Type shit.
Right.
Y'all remember at a certain point, he stopped fucking with him because he was like, you telling our mama too much shit, and she sitting here publicly telling this shit. Like, too much going back and forth bullshit going on.
Shit, this makes you think that the nigga was never getting no pussy at all. Because to, like, force a kid that has, you know what?
That's insane, y'all.
I wonder, did they ever see any weird ass signs about that nigga, bro? What's debate? What's
debate
no, not debate.
And CJ and 32s.
Cause I think that's, I don't know. I could be wrong. What's Jinx daughter name?
Trying to do the same thing that the D-Lo daughter. You know, he kept on trying to get her to be in the video. D-Lo, bring your daughter. Let her call me daddy. Like, the fuck? She 2 years old.
D-Lo never brought his daughter around and left his daughter
alone with CJ. Hell no. Hell no.
You see how he quickly left? Like he quickly left after CJ was trying to, like, play with her and put her in the video and do all this weird shit. Yeah, not with my daughter. You do that shit with your own daughter.
Yeah.
You know, the daughter that you didn't want to claim, the daughter that you left in Gary, the daughter who you keep on abandoning every 5 days.
Did Nike have a conversation with her daughter?
Shit, Nike's busy trying to use her daughter for clout and money.
That'll probably explain her hypersexuality. No tea, no shade. I'm being serious though.
Listen, I don't know if you guys remember, but when Misha was going live, she had replayed this clip, and it was in one of CJ's videos where him and Kamari. Him and Kamari was locked in the bathroom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Videoing Kamari dancing, and the way Kamari was dancing was a little bit too sexual. And then Jalea and Nation bust into the bathroom, and the look on Jalea's face when she saw, and the way Kamari hurried up and stopped, like she literally just like stopped and looked scared and just kept looking at CJ. That wasn't innocent. That was not innocent. So CJ was trying to do something and potentially trying to groom that little girl, Kamari, but that video.
Hey, Walt, drop. Hold on, y'all. A-Walk dropped down.
But see, when I sit
I
up here
gotta send it back.
when I sit up here and I tell y'all what he be doing, and I know, listen, I know the shit that I be saying be fucked up, but obviously it was true. This is a perfect example of me trying to give y'all the cold, hard truth about these niggas, and it is what it is. Y'all have to be able to hear the good and the bad. Even if it's terrible, you have to be able to hear it. Because if you don't hear it, you will keep on living in la-la land, thinking that shit ain't happening when
Right.
it's really happening. Now, do it sound bad? Yeah, it sound bad. Mostly all the things I say sound bad. But when you reading shit like this, like right now, yeah.
You bet, A-Walk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My study, like, I don't disagree. It's just sometimes it's so graphic that it feels my ears get offended.
I mean, like if it
Yeah.
was real life, like if it was like a real life situation, you would have to
Oh
hear it
shit.
hard and truthfully. If it was like
Man,
a real life situation,
Boss Daddy been calling that shit since
Yeah,
23. When they took
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Kamari to Target to
disagree.
get new shit for her room, bro. And the shit that you had, I just remember they was that lie specifically. You were saying shit, they was mad as fuck at you.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
the
they
shit
was
you were
mad. Fuck
saying
you,
is
boss
similar to
daddy.
what is being said on this shit that's in black and white. This is crazy.
I remember Walt. It was fuck you, boss daddy. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You just saying shit. Yeah, I'm just saying
What?
shit.
That was mad, but the things that Balde has said in the past, off of just pure speculation, his like opinions, his perspective, the way he used to say about, and it was about Kamari.
It was
It's
just,
similar to what the fuck. I'm like, this nigga done low, bro.
now why now
That's
Walt, why
insane.
you think Kamari always wanted to go there by herself without her mom?
Now it makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
Make perfect sense.
Maybe that's why CJ let her do whatever she want to do to keep her quiet. Cause
Mm.
I think wasn't something about he used to bribe her to stay quiet and still threaten her about doing shit to the family. She said something.
Don't tell your
Right.
mama this and I'll buy you this. Don't tell your mama I did this to you. I did
Mm.
I'll buy you this.
Yeah, I see A-Walk back.
So every time when she gets something new, just realize that she did something sexual to CJ to get whatever it was.
Right. Kiana says always walking around with his shirt off and no underwear. Right.
Which parent is gonna know that their child is doing bad in school, is failing, getting into fights, and still go ahead and reward them with parties and
Yeah.
And doing drugs. Don't forget the drugs.
and new person? Which parent does that? No,
Don't forget the
Nike
drugs.
definitely ain't doing that shit for Kamari. But CJ, it doesn't matter what Kamari, she could get all F's. Once she calls CJ and say, I want
He has gotten all
Because Boss Daddy said something about how Nike was selling her daughter allegedly for
Mm.
SEX. And y'all niggas
That's
got mad as
insane.
fuck. But it was like, I don't know.
You know what? I believe Nike literally was selling her daughter. Like, she literally gave up child support just so that she can get a BBL and a friggin' Timo chain.
That's Black Beauty. That's why D-Lo.
Listen. I believe.
Yeah.
I said one time that
Mm.
CJ could have been in the room, fucking Kamari, and Nike could have just walked in there, saw the whole thing, let CJ finish, and then sit there and ask for money and act like ain't nothing ever happened. Because she money hungry and because she poor. So of course she's gonna allow CJ to do anything he
Boss
wants.
Daddy, what?
Mm-hmm.
A Mercedes what? Oh, don't piss me off.
Let me. Right. What up, Betty Boo? Yeah.
Where is Sweet Teacup? Like, once Sweet Teacup get a hold of this shit, she's
It's,
gonna go
she
in.
go. She gonna go
She's
off.
gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Literally gonna blow a fucking gasket, man.
She is. She is. Because
Like,
this
is crazy.
is
This is just page
ridiculous.
17. Right? This the last page.
Yeah.
No wonder why
This is
CJ
crazy,
wanted
bro.
somebody to say something good
I
about
don't
him.
even want to read it. This too much.
So this,
CJ, you out of line, man.
I'm glad nothing but the truth for the first drop to get the conversations restarted. I'm glad she posted page 17 of 17 because it's the last page, and everything on this page is extremely important. Right. Every single paragraph, right down to the last few lines on this page. And I keep bringing it back so people understand that Cordero James Brady, aka CJ So Cool, aka CJ So Pedo, was arrested for all of those incidents.
That's what I said, Callie.
That Jalea provided.
Yeah.
And she provided those under declaration that she would be subject to being charged for perjury.
So
what if Kamara knows she's not lying?
Charged for perjury.
So this is the reason why he was deleting videos.
She won't say nothing because of her whole ass mom.
100%. 100%. He deleted videos that had over 20 million views.
Oh yeah, that nigga did start deleting shit.
He deleted videos that had over 36 million views.
So basically, he was deleting the bribe videos. He was deleting the videos that made him look like a fucking suspect. He was deleting videos.
They can subpoena shit. They can, hold on. It ain't gone. And they want it, they can definitely get it.
All they need is some more information.
They can reopen this shit.
I'm sure YouTube got a copy of some shit that's been uploaded, nigga. It ain't over.
They can definitely reopen a case while he think shit is all sweet. They'll fuck around and reopen it on his ass. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. They'll reopen it. They can reopen this shit, man.
Yeah, it still is open.
One thing he will never be able to do, he will never be able to wipe that record clean. You have it on your record that you were arrested and charged with multiple felony counts of child molestation. CJ, that's on your record, and you can't get rid of that.
Right.
You are a felon, CJ. Felony count 2, felony count 3, felony count 3. Yep.
Let me see.
Go try and talk yourself.
Now, if this page is
Reeve, you created another felon? You should be ashamed of yourself, bitch.
Like
I'm so proud of her whole ass.
The mother is a prostitute, streetwalker, and so is CJ. He is also a prostitute and a streetwalker. And all he does is walk around and sell his body to all these different women. Men can be prostitutes too. Men can definitely be prostitutes too. They're called male gigolos. Okay? They're called gigolos. That's what they're called. And that's what CJ is. He is a gigolo.
Well, maybe.
Who the fuck is him? Somebody
probably Jeremiah. I don't know.
Jeremiah?
I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm not.
Well, maybe CJ's father was a pedophile also, and that's why he never showed back up inside CJ life.
Who?
CJ father. Maybe he was the one that started it all.
No. You forgot Reeve blamed Wendell for the reason why she started smoking crack.
Well, maybe she started smoking crack because she realized that she was with a pedophile, and then had a pedophile son that became a pedophile.
No, because he realized that Reeve was a crackhead. She turned into a crackhead and then a prostitute. So he's like, fuck this family.
I mean, what she did,
and he saw from very early that CJ wasn't gonna be shit. Because he gave his brother shit to eat.
Unless he walked in and saw him sucking on his brother
Tyn'e, and now I've talked my voice. It's all
you got. Oh yeah, you say you've been having the flu. Yeah.
My voice is all cracking. I'm here drinking some lemon water, trying to after all this yelling and
this is insane. Yeah, you gotta rest your voice.
But for this, I'll abuse it a little bit more. Yeah. I'll rest it tonight when I go to sleep.
You've been on for 2 hours, Tyn'e. You sound like you about to go to sleep too, Tyn'e.
I crossed that.
I've been wanting to get off until you guys came up on my list. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
Yeah, I've been taking one.
Take one for the team tonight.
Where is Misha?
The viewers are here. You've been well over 115 for Teddy this whole time. So
yeah.
I didn't expect one for the team tonight. We're heated.
I definitely didn't expect this tonight. I'm still baffled. I'm still trying to read it. I'm reading it over and over again, and I just can't believe it.
And that's just a 17 page, bro. There's more. That's just crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
If she had a diary. Damn, Jalea.
What up, Angela?
Oh, weird.
Kiana said them phones, they need to check them. I don't care if he tired to delete them. Right, because it was a lot of phones.
Kiana, he probably got rid of those phones.
Well, he did.
Got rid of them because he's always, he's always getting a different phone. He's always, and remember how he would act like he's doing phone giveaways? Mm-hmm. He only did that, got those for content, but he kept those phones.
Right.
He kept those phones, man.
Oh,
man. If
he's
doing this to a little kid, imagine what else he's doing to other little kids.
That's why I said something to check on Cody, Dominic, Booty, and the rest of the litter.
What up, Thought Sabrina?
Shit, I mean, I'll be honest.
When we had...
They need to check on Kamari. They need to check on Kamari and ask Kamari the truth on how she keep on getting all this stuff.
Oh, Kamari too. Any kids any minors that's been around, bro, they need to investigate. They need to bring them kids in for questioning. That was Kamari's quote unquote friends.
Right.
All them kids need to be questioned.
So I need to ask. I want Kamari to actually start telling the truth and being like, "Why do CJ buy you stuff? Yeah, we get that he your dad. Now, why do he buy you stuff? Is it because he allowed you to touch him or something?"
No, Capri, I did not know that. You're lying. No way, bro. Another added to the litter is crazy.
And then, let's not forget when Kamari was there, and in no time she had all these friends, and they were having sleepovers, and we all know those sleepovers was for CJ. They weren't for Kamari. Kamari didn't know those kids. CJ wanted those sleepovers, and which grown man is gonna have a whole bunch of boys?
No little girls over. Yeah.
He had
and preteen girls and teenage boys, teenage girls ripping his shirt off while he's lying on the ground, and they're ripping his shirt off. Which grown man who's not a pedophile is gonna do that? I don't know in my life any grown man who's gonna do that. Grown men in my life, they don't even play with kids like that. They don't even want kids around them. They're like, what the fuck? Go read a book. What do you do around here? Go read a book.
Princess, he begged Kamari for those friends to come over. You all remember he begged her, "Hey, can you make sure you bring some people over?" Yeah, because I want to play with them too. I want to touch on them too.
You're not asking the right questions. Why did Nike say she got her daughter from Vegas to protect her?
Right.
Because y'all remember the allegations that was going on
been
with
back
her
in over a year, y'all. That's crazy.
Okay.
He took her and CJ agreed for Kamari to go back so that the police and Children's Aid and nobody, the investigators, cannot question Kamari. Because when you question it, if you get, authorization from the courts or whoever to go and question the child is gonna talk.
That's why Nike Herbin got the hell on.
But that's what I'm saying though. Nike said she was try to protect her kid. And she was the
Now
one
it
that brought
making
it out
sense.
to the light
It
about
making
what's
sense
going on
when
with Daniel,
Nike was
allegedly,
like,
right? So why would you say something like that? That's what I'm okay.
It's making sense.
She didn't want Kamari to be caught up in this. She didn't want Kamari to be questioned by the law. She didn't want none of that. I don't think she was doing it saying the protection was against CJ doing something to Kamari. I don't think it was that. It was against some legal action or somebody coming and questioning her kid. Nike got out of there fast.
She
As
gonna
soon
tell
as
her
they
baby
knew
daddy.
there was an investigation, Nike was out of there.
But look, Kamari, I just remember she said something, I wish my mom would listen to me, or I think she said she
But
didn't
y'all
feel heard by
remember
her
when
mama or
Nike?
some shit. Wish she could talk to her. She said something.
But y'all remember when Nike had got back to Gary and she was live in that bathroom with Tavy? She was just like, I had to go. Y'all, the shit that's been going on. My God, wait till y'all find out. Y'all remember that?
That's what I'm saying, Callie. That's what I'm saying.
You think that's the reason why Kamari didn't go around Thanksgiving time?
Yes, Callie, you're right, Callie. I completely forgot about that part. You're right, Callie.
That's what I'm saying. But see, look, it's similar to what CJ was doing to Kenneth. So if Kamari is doing something similar to what her daddy is doing, I'm inclined to believe there has to be something. There was something there.
Yeah, they fucking. CJ fucking that child.
See,
There ain't no way she getting all.
There's
There
something
ain't no way
going
she
on.
getting all these gifts.
Daya wasn't lying about that. She was what 3-4 years old when she told her mama them that. Who the hell? What kind? Come on, man.
Who you think get the most?
Come on, Joe. Come on.
Who you think get the most gifts? Lexi, the new girl, or Kamari? And then explain why.
Kamari gets the most gifts.
That make
the new girl is new, so we can't even we can't even put her in the mix.
This is insane.
Yeah. Everything is starting to click in. This was around the time Nike hauled her ass back to Gary.
It surely is.
Royalty was just making shit up. Nike, your baby daddy is a pedophile. You're the only baby mother between you and Royalty that's still running behind CJ's ass and kissing his ass because you are just worthless and you're easy. You can be bought. You're only doing it because it's money.
It's a lot of shit Nike don't speak on. Like, she said she had to go to therapy. It's a lot of shit. Like,
how the fuck you gotta go to therapy and never went to therapy?
Yes, Callie. That's what I'm talking about. That shit. Kamari, her hypersexuality is stemming from somewhere. If her daddy was doing this type of shit,
it came from CJ. CJ probably picked that child over too, and then gave her some money or offered her a shopping spree.
If I had to go to therapy because of a nigga, why would I still want that nigga in my life? Fuck him. Nike is like, she's shit. She's shit. Like, it's all money with her.
Right, I remember.
Yeah, Nike past pathetic. She way past that.
It's all money. Nike reminds me, she's the type of a mother that would sell their child for $1. Okay?
She did. She sold that child support. She sold that child support.
Why you think she was just on the internet asking CJ to buy her a new laptop? Why you think Kamari coming down?
Exactly.
I don't give a damn about Nike. My main concern is what happened to Jalea. Like, forget Nike ass.
Yeah, forget that fat bitch ass. Fatback.
CJ, you're gonna pay for this shit, man. Your karma is gonna be like, and it's gonna come when you least expect it. If you think you're struggling now, CJ, oh wait, you just wait.
Wait
Even if
till
it takes until you're on your old age, you're gonna suffer. CJ, you're gonna fucking suffer.
wait till Cassandra and her shit get done with CJ, because Cassandra already, y'all, is thirsty for the clout. So let CJ fuck up this shit. She's gonna tell every motherfucking thing, because that's how thirsty she is. She already got a YouTube talking about subscribe to her YouTube with 100 subscribers.
I'm never. I don't need to see any more toxic shit on my in my YouTube. Sorry.
Right.
And I don't
watch CJ, so why the fuck would I watch her? Like.
Right. I remember Kiana. I remember.
Cause I think what if Kamari told her mama about some shit? What if Kamari hinted to Nike about some inappropriate shit that CJ did with her, and she probably overlooked it or some. I remember it was a post Kamari made, y'all. I'm telling y'all, she was like, I wish I had a relationship with my mama or some. She said my mama don't listen to me or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well,
and I'm like,
I know
what if she
exactly
trying
what
to
you're
tell
talking
her
about.
mama like some inappropriate shit that happened with her daddy?
She be like, my mama don't listen to me. Like,
yes.
I remember when she said that. That was
like,
crazy.
Your mama don't listen to you because you up here fucking on her on her past love.
Oh, man, this is just a lot. And not to take the focus off of Jalea. However, I'm thinking about kids involved when it comes to this nigga, cause it, you know what I'm saying? Hell nah, bro.
Right.
Cause when that shit came with Daya, I'm like, hold on, bro. Kamari doing what to do? Wait, what? Making her drink toilet water. Come on, man.
Exactly, and I believe, obviously, Daya is a child. She's not gonna, I'm not saying kids don't make shit up, but Daya is not that child to make something like that up.
Kids, day and age, they tell exactly what it is. No filter.
And then she said they said, I think Royce said she gave him a cup and said, show me what happened. And they showed her, yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
And we know that Kamari is very jealous of Daya. We know that. We know that for a fact. And around that time, all CJ was doing was like, it was basically fawning over the twins. So obviously Kamari's gonna get in her feelings and be jealous.
Right.
This could explain why Kamari was so jealous of Lexi.
Exactly, Kelly. You see the pattern and the trend? It's something with toilets and pee and poop, and then excuse me, Kamari would be the next in line generation wise. That's the next generation. She doing the same weird shit to her little sister. And I'm like, these are learned behaviors, bro. People just don't just do that shit for no reason, fam. What the fuck going on? Just like CJ had to learn that shit from what the fuck he learned it from. Nobody taking wet pissy ass draws and putting it on their sibling. Like, kind of shit is you on, little bro? He weird in the hole, but I feel like I got like an ounce of sympathy or empathy for LeBro, because I'm like, that's some shit somebody did to you, bro. Like, that's some weird shit. Right. That's why I'm like, all the kids involved, somebody, like, that's what I'm saying. Kamari might be acting out and shit because she's not being heard by her mom, which probably explains her behavior, all her outbursts and things that she do to seek attention, because she's not being heard by either parent.
Well, when you having sex with one of your parents, that's not seeking is that seeking attention?
Well, she trying to tell her mama some weird ass, but this is the same lady that gloated on the internet that she had sex in front of her daughter in the same room, or it's the same bed.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's out of line. You see what I'm saying? That's the out of line ass shit right there. And I'm sure Kamari was definitely at an age she could probably recollect what the fuck was going on. Even though at that time y'all thought she was a kid, she don't know nothing. Bullshit. She'll still have that memory, but when she gets older, she'll be able to decipher what the fuck was going on, nigga. How you gonna answer your child? She come and say, "Mama, did you have sex with me, my daddy, in that hotel room in Vegas?" Like, bitch, you out of line, bro. On your mama, you out of line, nigga. I don't be going for that dumb shit. I'll just, bro.
Yeah. And you could tell Kamari does not respect either one of them. She does not respect CG and she does not respect her Nike.
I mean, would you respect somebody who's touching on you and fucking on you?
I
And
just
then
want to ask,
trying to buy you off?
I just want to ask her, ho, is you cool?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need that? Like, bro, go talk to your daughter.
Right.
Because I'm sure when, J-Dub busted up the courage to do what she did, I'm sure Warrant didn't sit here and, dismiss her child and everything. She was like, oh, hell no.
Right.
Why you think CJ pulled that?
TTG, I'm sure.
Why you
That
think
nigga would have been laid out in somebody's house. Real talk.
Hey, what? Why you think CJ tried to pull that? Oh, if I did it, royalty and her mom let me do it.
Oh, the A plus B, the ABC.
The
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. It's an odd ass. That's a strange nigga,
this
boy.
right here, just now, I'm picturing that ABC weird shit that he was saying, and then reading this shit at the same time. Because now I know why he was trying to say the ABC excuse.
Right.
Hint that royalty and them knew. No. Does Nike know when it comes to Kamari? And you're trying to say that that's the situation when it comes to Jalea in there? Because I bet you money she wouldn't have done that. You crazy as fuck.
Yeah, he's trying to paint the picture that if he had done something to J-Dub, then royalty and the grandmother knew about it.
Right.
That's the picture he was trying to paint. But they didn't know anything about it when he was doing it because he wasn't doing it with them being around. He was doing it when they were not in the house.
And I'm pretty sure that if that nigga was found guilty, just if that nigga was found guilty, you know how many motherfuckers be on this internet trying to say something bad about CJ? Hell, even Nike would get up on this bitch and be like, "This is why I never liked CJ." Oh, but you asking him for money.
All those other channels, like, I'm not gonna call their names, but those mash mouth dudes and those other build a beers, like these motherfuckers that's trying to say that royalty is lying or Jalea is lying. Well, here the nigga was arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, the nigga was arrested. The judge believed and found that what was in there, the judge that issued the arrest warrant, they believed what was presented to them to the point where they felt like, okay, let's get an arrest warrant in here and take it from there. And after that, after the questioning, the next step is bring it to the DA. Will the district attorney, will they prosecute? Well, the district attorney didn't feel like they had strong enough evidence to prosecute.
This is insane, man.
But he touched that child. He did worse than touching that child based on this arrest warrant that we're looking at. Disco Broccoli asking CJ actually got arrested. Well, Disco Broccoli, if you look on your screen, you will see a warrant for arrest.
Here, charging
niggas charges there. This is page 17 of 17. You would see he was arrested last year. He was arrested last year. It wasn't this is just coming out this year, Disco, but it happened last year. He was arrested for those charges described.
Why would you want to lick?
Facts. Chelsea said that's why he was out of control.
Let me get this off my chest, y'all. Why the fuck would you want to lick a little kid vagina?
Because
Just why? I just need to know why, though. I just need to know why. Why would you want to sit? Like, who thinks of looking at little kids' vagina? Like, you just wake up one day and just say, "Hey, I want to lick that little kid vagina." Like, what was it? Like, you want to be the first one to do it to her or something?
Right.
This go he didn't go just so you get a little bit more understanding. Just go.
I just need to know, like, what
evidence to bring it to trial, to make sure that they wouldn't lose when they go to trial. They didn't feel like there was strong enough evidence outside of the child's diary and what was here. In situations like this, they normally go off of DNA or video evidence, stuff like that, that they know they could definitely win in court. This wasn't strong enough. They couldn't go to court, but it was enough for him to get arrested. So for the rest of his life, he has these felony charges on his record.
Wait. All right, so I'm just now reading the third. I'm just now reading the fourth one now. Who the fuck? Why would you want a little kid to put a Vaseline on your penis?
What? That's insane.
Why?
Like, I'm not understanding why. I'm not like. Do you just like? What did she make you mad or something? Like, I'm not understanding why.
What up, love gang?
What he going to say? What he going to say? Now he was drunk and high. You can't keep on using the drunk and high excuse.
Yeah, this is insane, man.
You're not going to be able, and just to make sure that he don't use it, I'm saying it right now. Do not let that nigga use the "I was drunk, I was high" excuse. I didn't know what was going on. Excuse. Because if you didn't know what was going on, why you rushed to go to that church and get saved?
Facts.
So, yeah, this nigga didn't even stop. What the fuck? You doing this shit while she was watching the twins? Man, say.
That's not
I'm
no
shaking the
sex
fuck out. I'm like, this nigga, you next level, bro. Watching your kids, bro. You was on that shit? Hell no.
All right.
What makes Kamari exempt, bro? That's all I'm saying.
So the money that he was
doing, what makes her exempt?
So the money that he was getting got his head so fucked up that he's running around fucking little kids. And see, when I sit here and say to y'all, hey, y'all need to be trying to figure out why he want these kids to get out their clothes and get into the swimming pool, this is why. This is why I say shit like that.
A motherfucker who got all them phones got something to hide.
Now, after reading all of this, would you allow your kid? Would you want your kid to go over to CJ house and then strip and get inside a bathing suit and swim just because he asked them to?
What up, Alexandra?
Man, I better start paying attention.
These are the details that was included in CJ's warrant for arrest.
So this probably the day when he had Lexi. This probably the same day when he let Lexi open the door.
Shout out to Nothing But the Truth for doing the legwork to get these legal documents.
So let me ask a question. So if he got arrested, right, that means Lexi knew about it also and decided to stay with the nigga the whole entire time.
You remember that video she made last year, right? And they was trying to make it seem like when CJ on 32 put it out there, that was when they first knew. But Mama Royalty let it be known she texted CJ in like April And
Yeah.
they said something about June, July, but the way he was making it seem to the internet is like he just didn't know shit. That nigga was lying. When he got caught, we clocked that. We was like, you got caught lying. You act like you didn't know this shit was going on. Yes, you did.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't know who would want to
He's,
fuck with TJ after this. I mean, he probably gonna tell Chop. He probably gonna tell Chop, don't believe it because that's his only rich friend. But
right. Kayla says not enough evidence. Bullshit. Right.
so you honestly
Man,
think
gosh.
a child would make all this up
Hell no.
out the blue?
Mm-mm. It's too what's the word, y'all? It's
Graphic,
too yeah, in detail.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
too detailed too. Because to put Vaseline on your feet, like then you took the child clothes off too.
Nah, for real, Nene.
So you just going around stripping kids down, huh? How CJ? That's what you get into. So you're a grown ass man. So my question is, are you even getting pussy from the people who you claiming who you sleep
Mm.
with? Because now this giving no, I don't get no pussy from nobody. I'm a liar. The only one who's willing to give me pussy is my daughter and Nike.
Mm-mm.
And Lexi. Don't forget Lexi.
Oh yeah, and Lexi.
Yeah.
Because this not giving.
I
I get
appreciate you
pussy
for
from
coming
grown
up though,
people.
Princess. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
All
go watch that
right.
but the true video.
Now.
Okay. Okay. You feel better. Bye bye. Praying for Kamari.
Man, all I
All
know is that
right.
y'all better thank nothing but the truth for doing what she did.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all drop in the chat hashtag Justice for Jalea. Sure ain't trying to be up here snoring and stuff on y'all. Uh, this is insane. I heard they said nothing but the truth. Dropped the video, you guys. So definitely want to check that out, y'all. This is insane, y'all. Y'all got any last words before we get up out of here?
I'm speechless.
No, thank you for letting me come up, Tyn'e.
You already know. Y'all already know, y'all. And make sure y'all hashtag Justice for Julia, hashtag I stand with J Dub down in the comments, y'all. And gang, till next time.
The music man.
This one right here, y'all, is for my daughter, Anila, and for my son, Ashlyn. Mommy loves you. Every night.